Right, I'm back in the estate again now. I've come out of the skate park. I just want to say that for a mare like this, who's very sensitive to the leg and thinks that the leg means go, gives you very limited options. So right from day one, I've made sure that my leg is on her, whatever she's doing. And really, I couldn't ride this horse unless I'd got her to accept my leg, because previously to that, now we're trotting towards home, previously to that, she was just running away from it. It had no finesse, I wasn't able to hold her with it. Well, I still can't really hold her with my leg, but I will be able to. But it's got many more refinements now, so when I use it, I don't kick her unless she's going backwards, and then I don't really kick her because she's so sensitive, so I keep saying that, and so I press with it. I press with my leg, no matter what she's doing, whether her head comes up or down. I've got my leg lightly round her, now I'm pressing with it, and she knows to move over so that she doesn't take the corner, cut it off, and she comes into the middle of the road. It's all done by pressing the leg. So, I couldn't ride her, otherwise I'm just riding with my hands, and that's no good at all. Good girl. Now she'll probably opt to walk herself here. Yes, she is. Good girl. Now we're going to go along the bridle path, because for so long we'd go along this bridle path and she'd say, oh, we're going to canter here, she'd get all bunchy. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what she's like today, because we have made some improvements there too. So I'm bringing her around with my left leg by pressing her. That's it. So my hand's just really to guide her and just suggest the speed we want. But she hasn't got bunchy yet. Good girl. Heads down, that's good. So she no longer sees this as a racetrack, for which I'm very thankful. Little trip. I mean, this is kind of, it's because I'm riding her. Probably she wouldn't necessarily just do this of her own accord, but one day she will come along here sensibly for people, for other riders. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, come round with a bend. Yeah, so in a sense you almost have to keep this mare's brain engaged with simple little tasks. So yeah, she needs a lot of work, of the right kind of work. So she's doing now the Western horses jog, more or less. So we'll just do a few little things here just to confuse her. She's a bit sort of awkward. She gets her legs left behind on the curbs. I'm having to listen out for cars because it's almost dusk. My left leg is on, so she thinks, oh, I should just stop. My left leg is on. So this would be the sort of perfect, she's trying to angle to the left. This would be a perfect time when she'd say, I'm not going, and I'm going to swoop my quarters to the left and run backwards. But no, she hasn't done that. And whoa. And girl, this is actually quite a frightening place for horses to stand. Right, round here. Now, we're going to go on down here. Now the wiggles come out. Now what I want to do is turn her around here. Nice and slow. Nothing coming. Because she can hear things behind her sometimes, and then I think there's a man in the garage. A good girl. That's it. There, good girl. Now we can come back the way we repeat our steps. That garage has got a list to starboard, alright. Must have suffered in the hurricane. And here we have quite a merry little trot towards home. But it's a polite trot. Go on the pavement. And keep her trotting. I don't know what they've been doing here. A load of old fencing. Because she's got quite a bit of trust in me, I expect she'll go straight past. Good girl. Got a lot more trust in me than she did have. And she can't give her trust to her owner until she gives it to me. So, I mean, you can't really say how long that will take. It takes as long as it takes. But I don't feel I'm on such a mad thing most of the time. What do you think, Bella? She says, I'm not mad, I just misunderstood.